Okay. So just click on a link. So once you click on that link, once you click on the link, so there we need to click on Chrome driver Win32 link. Okay, Win32. Okay, Win32. So automatically the file will be downloaded. Okay, madam.
Download.
So
Yeah.
now once it is over, now we need to set the path. So in the Chrome, so you need to open your Eclipse, you need to create a project package and class. I'll show you too. So once you create project package and class, in the class, we need to set the path. So how do you use this? To set the path in Eclipse for Chrome, we use system dot set the property of WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver comma path of the file, path of the Chrome driver. This is a set property, madam. So we are going to set the property of an object. Which object? WebDriver. Component is your Selenium component is WebDriver. And which browser you are going to work? Chrome driver, Chrome.driver. So what is the path of the driver? Something like d:// Chrome driver.exe file. Okay, we need to set the path. This is called as, this is a parameter and this is an argument. This is an argument. So parameter comma argument. So what parameter we are passing? WebDriver component, Chrome browser. And what is the argument? Path of the Chrome driver. Path of the Chrome driver. So okay. So now once you set the path, we need to create an object for Chrome driver. So we need to Chrome driver some variable object equal to new Chrome driver. New is an instance of a class. The object is a variable which are going to create for the Chrome driver. So whenever you are working with a Chrome browser, first we need to set the path, then we need to create an object for the browser. Okay, madam? Need to create an object for the browser. Okay. So tomorrow, if for example, you're going to work with Firefox, the Firefox will have the older version as well as latest version also. Latest version. So when you're working with Firefox, like 35 version, 35 or 36, we no need to, driver is not required. It doesn't require any driver, madam. Okay. Next, above, for example, above 40, we need to have Gecko driver. GC Gecko driver is the driver. This is a driver which is required. To set the path. Required to set the path for supporting the latest version of Firefox. So when you're working above version, we need to have Gecko driver. We need to set the path for supporting the latest version. Okay. So I'll send this older version for you, madam. You download that older version of your Firefox. That's enough. If you want the latest version, we need to have Gecko driver. Okay. So if you're using older version, okay. For example, if you're holding older version of your Firefox, directly we can give Firefox driver some variable equal to new Firefox driver. New Firefox driver. Okay. Next, latest version. Latest version. We need to set the path. So how do you set the path? Just I told you, na? Same thing. So set the path. System dot set property WebDriver dot. Here we need to use gecko. Gecko dot driver. Path of the gecko driver. Gecko driver. So here in the instead of we can use WebDriver also. WebDriver object equal to new gecko driver. Gecko driver. Okay, madam. So this is the path we need to set for Firefox. Usually, most of the companies usually work with only for Chrome browser, madam. Some browsers may not work it out, since when you're working with parallel testing or when you're working with the cross browser testing, in that case, what they'll do is they will add the drivers and they will work with the different browsers. So maximum 99% of the functionalities will be tested using Chrome browser. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the overall part of your first part of your Selenium. So first, what were the things? These statement, in statement, comments, and delimiters. Next, how we are going to work. So we need to create a project package in the class, and their own layer we could have some methods like get method, navigate to method, maximizing, title of the page, current URL of the page, forward, back, refresh, quit, close, find element, find elements, next get, refresh, get page source. These are all the methods. And when you come to the locators, we're having ID, name, class name, tag name, link text, next XPath, CSS locators. These are all the different kinds of locators which are present. Now, when you want to work with the different browsers, first we need to have your based upon your browser version. We need to have your download your driver and we need to set the path in the Eclipse to support for WebDriver component. Okay, Selenium component. So if you are working with Firefox version, depending upon the versions, for older version, it doesn't require any driver. For latest version, we need to have a gecko driver and we need to set the path. Okay, we need to set the path. So if you're going for Eclipse, so I'm going to create a workshop here, workbench, we'll call it as a workbench or workspace. So here I'm going to use WebDriver 6, okay? WebDriver 6. Click on the launch. So what is the version we have been downloaded, madam?
I have the latest version. Latest.
Latest version we're having, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So just if I click on that side, you can see here you can find review ID configurations, creating hello world application. We can create a new Java project and we need to check the check out the project for GitHub, and we need to import your project, existing project. These are all the different icons present in there. So if you want to create a new Java project, you can click on that, or else directly you can click on the hide. So automatically a page will be opened. So click on the new Java project. So what is your Java project? We are going to work on WebDriver, right? So we need to use WebDriver. Click next, click finish. Here it will ask you, do you want to create a module? Don't create any module, madam. Okay.
Okay.
Click don't create module. So this is the Eclipse window. So on the left hand side, this is a project explorer where you can find out the list of projects or packages or classes created. Okay. Now this is the part where the programming, where you're going to perform the operations. And the below part will identify the screenshot, mean the error, we'll call it as a error. So they will call it as a console where you can find the line number, you can identify what kind of error we are getting out. So those things we can identify in the console itself. Next, this on the right hand side, this is called as in representation of graphical part. So what steps you are going to perform on the application. So click navigate. Those commandable methods can be identified on the representation of graphical method on the right hand side. Okay. So this is the overall part of your Eclipse. Now under the Eclipse, we are going to already created a project. Now when you click on the project here, you can find JRE system, mean that once you download your JR in JDK, that JR will be supported with the default in the Eclipse. Okay. In the Eclipse is a library function. Now SRC is a source code where we are going to create a project and where you're going to create a package in the classes here. Okay. So now when you want to create a package, just what you can do, right click on the project, go to new. Have you heard this? Package. Day one. Okay. Day one. Click finish. Okay, madam. This is your package. If I'm going fast, just let me know, madam. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
When you click on the package, just right click on that, go to new class. See, this is your project. This is your package. You can mention your name of that one. Something like Chrome or some method one. I'm going to give only method one. And when you want to compile a program in Java, there should be a main method. Without the main method, you cannot compile the program. What is the main method here is public static void. So this is the main method which we need to select in the Eclipse for compiling the program. Okay. So public static that will be studied once already just in the last session. I think I've been forwarded, right? The document.
Yeah.
Okay. The recorded session also will be sent to you today so that you can listen to it. Okay. So public static void main string arguments and click on the finish. So automatically your package is being created and the class has been created. So package. So this package is a predefined, or it is a keyword, or it is a system defined functions. Package, public, class, public, static, void. These are all called as a predefined or system defined, or we can also call it as a keywords. And these day one, method, these two are called as a user defined. We are defining it, right? We are declaring by you. So the variables or the functions or the method which are declared by the user are called as user defined functions, or called as a user defined function. And these are called as a system defined functions, and these are called user defined functions. Okay, now? So now when you want to enter something like, we can use that. No. So if you want to maximize or if you want to increase the size of the font, we use we use Control Shift plus, madam. Control Shift plus. Okay, no? Got it?
Yeah.
So just I'm going to use system.out.println. Welcome to WebDriver. Welcome to WebDriver. If you want to run this, just run. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to execute this line. Just do double slash to comment a line. Okay, that line will not be executed. Okay.
Mm.
Now, if I give something like, I don't want to execute all these lines in the Java. So what we do, slash star
The star.
ends with the star
Star.
slash. Ends with the star slash. Got it? So this
Yeah.
is the comments. And at the end of the statement, if you are not giving any comment or if you're not giving any delimiter, it will automatically throw an error. Just I don't want to give this part. Okay. And if I want to save the file, and if you compile it, what is the error we're getting out? See?
No console.
See, no console to display at this time. Click on that and see what is the syntax we're getting out. See, exception in that main Java language, right? Unresolved compilation problem. Actually, this is a exception handling. We'll call it as an exception. What kind of exception you're getting? There are different kind of exceptions are there. Do you have an idea?
Yeah, I do.
So we have different kinds of arithmetical exceptions will called file not found. Okay, the array out of bound. Those are all different kind of exceptions. So here the programmatical exception is just if you give semicolon, automatically it will support it, and when you compile it, you'll get the result. Okay, madam.
Yeah.
Okay. First part of your web driver. So tomorrow I'll show you how to import your drivers into your project and how do you going to add your jar file in the project and how to work with a different first I'll show you how to work with the Chrome browser, then I'll show with the Firefox. Okay. Okay, we go through this, ma'am. If you have any doubt, we'll discuss it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow I'll get the laptop and I'll download everything.